Welcome back, grappling fans. My name is John Evans, and I'll be your host yet again for another Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament match. Today's match is going to be at Naga, Houston, and this is this year, 2012. It's going to be the 160-pound Blue Belt Masters division, and it's going to be between Robert Santos here on the right, and I'm not sure who his opponent is, but this should be the finals, so it's going to be for gold. Let's go ahead and get it started. I just want to make a quick announcement. Also, I will be in Irvine for the Pan Ams on Thursday and Friday. I'm not competing. I'm actually injured right now. But I will be there watching and supporting my teammates. So if you want to come say hi, I will be there Thursday, Friday, and probably Sunday. Just spectating and probably filming on Thursday and Friday. So stop by, say hi, and yeah, I hope to see you there. All right, so it looks like this match started. And Rob here on the right is looking to make some grips. His opponent shoots in. Catches him on the chin. I think a little bit of an accidental headbutt, but they shake hands and restart in the center. Looks like they're trying to make grips, and I'd like to remind you guys, before grips are made, this is definitely a wrestling match. But now grips have been made, and then it starts to turn into more of the judo. Although you can drop down for a single leg still, double leg, if you do have the grips. So, no grips again. Looks like they're fighting for grips. And Rob's really reaching with that lead hand, which I don't love all the most, because if you reach with the lead hand, a good wrestler can shoot right under it and get right to your hips. If you reach with the backhand and then feed it to your lead hand, then that usually can bode a little bit better for you. Here, okay, they're pushing their hips back, as is traditional with jiu-jitsu, just hips back, heads down. Yeah, I believe that's stalling in judo, so you're not really allowed to do that, but it does really prevent hip tosses and things like this, but you can get snapped down pretty hard if your head's forward like that. So looks like they make grips again, and they're jockeying for position here, and then they go out of bounds, so they're going to be restarted right back in the center. Shake hands. Looking to make grips again. Yeah, and he keeps reaching with that lead hand. I wish he would reach with the backhand, just in case you're ever up against a good wrestler. They can take advantage of that. And now it looks like they have traditional judo grips with collar and sleeve on both sides. And it looks like the blue gi here, he's trying to duck under, like he is trying to go for a double leg. I'm not sure. Now it looks like Robert here has got an outside Russian, but I'd like to see him get better head position here. If he could get his head to this opposite side of his opponent. Oh, but it looks like he just forces an Asotogari right there and lands in the guard of his opponent. Very nice. So here, the guard opens right away, and now he's in the 3/4 guard of his opponent. And I'd really like to see him crush this top leg here, if he can, or try to make an underhook, or he could try to go for a crossface and pass towards the head of his opponent. Here his opponent is crushing his own leg, so you can always put down your weight on top of that leg if you ever feel like your opponent is doing that. Here he has a grip on the ankle, which I don't necessarily love. When you grip the ankle like that, it's nearly like you're giving your opponent a spider guard hook. I would like to see a grip closer to the knee, which is what he has now. It seems to be a little bit, I mean, you can't make it work. So right there, he kind of just hops over, kind of like an over-under pass, but then you just hop over the bottom leg, and he gets that to work. But with that grip on the ankle, sometimes he can work against you because your opponent just extends their leg, and it's like a spider hook. So he does a really good job of passing here. Just hops over that bottom leg, like I said, gets his arm free, and now he gets 3 points for the pass. I really like this control that he does here. That's forcing his opponent's hips away from him. So it's really hard to replace guard because his opponent's going to try to get this knee in between himself and his opponent. But when your hips are forced the opposite direction, it becomes very, very difficult. So you're probably going to more have to go to a single leg. And here it looks like his opponent is trying to work a north-south escape, but Rob sees that, and very nice. He goes knee on belly and jumps right for the armbar. excellent finish. Really nice use of timing there. Sometimes I know myself personally, I get a little bit caught up in the moment. I want to be technical, and I think technical is slow, but that's not necessarily true. Just like Rob showed there, if you go knee on belly, and if your opponent just throws their arm up, then that's always open for a quick armbar. It doesn't mean that you have to go technical to be go slow to be technical. You can just go right to it. So that's just a nice thing to keep in mind. But good job to Rob. That was an excellent armbar, and it looked like a pretty dominant performance. So I believe he won gold for that. So excellent job, and he's going to be competing at the Pan Ams as well. So I hope to see him out there and see all you guys out there. This is John Evans. Goodbye until next time.